I've had a gamut of four-wheel stuff, you know. And I was always obsessed with them as a kid, an 8-year-old, being taken down to Greenfield Village and the Henry Ford Museum and seeing all that panorama of stuff. And at the time, if you had any money, you know, most of it was reasonably inexpensive. Like 1931 Model A Ford I bought, that was the first road car I bought, and it cost me $110. You know, there was nothing wrong with it, other than what was inherent in the beast. You know, I'm told that the millennials aren't even concerned about driving, but a driver's license, when I got one in the middle 50s, was a rite of passage. It was an escape. We were all, you know, 18 to 25, and you know, raced one another on the streets, drag strips too. And then I developed a fascination for road racing, which, you know, you could really drive around like a lunatic. Although the state deemed it fit to take my license a number of times, I just made my own rules. Well, I bought the Mercury in 1974 in Mankato, Minnesota. I like the Mercury because actually it's 70 years old and still goes down the road pretty well and doesn't surprise me. When I bought it, it was just a used car. It's not one of those, what do they call them, April to October romances. I poked around, I looked at several of them, and this was, for the money, a pretty good car. I bought it in Minnesota and drove it back. Totally uneventful. It's a flathead Ford V8. They're kind of fun. They're pretty tough. They have some idiosyncrasies that once you're past them, they're actually quite reliable because of the lack of power steering and the shifting and that nonsense. You become one with the machine. Sounds a little corny, but that's literally what it is. You know, you have to know what it's doing and what it will do, and go from there. My name is Dan Walters. This is why I drive.